17 team in the country, the USC Trojans. Taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Great cut. They whiff on him. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. Let's see what the call is on 1st and 10. Makes a nice move there. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. And the extra point was up and good. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Bringing pressure. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Tennessee 14, USC 7.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. At strong coverage, though, he tackled him at the 11-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pump over the middle. It's Miles. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
The end of the first quarter. Tennessee 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught in the backfield. It's 4. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. This drive, they converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The Vols just cannot get their defense off the field.
Picks up 4. That's a 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical running fights off the defender. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to run it. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21, USC 14.
And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. the USC offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Across the 45 now. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the completion made. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's hard running there through a tackle. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer in a big...
Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff running right. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass here. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 10. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Dump off caught by the running back. The offense going with the hurry up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught near the goal line. Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 0 in the end zone.
And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That makes the score Tennessee 49.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, USC. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Miles. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Out of bounds at the 28.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a fumble. And he's just going to go down as the time.